Okay.
Welcome.
Big as the what? It's big as the Super Bowl.
Last night, we all turned into Turning Point USA and watched.
Yes, we did.
The Super Bowl was last night, and as I was watching, I was like, I kind of want to just talk about this whole thing with my friends over at Attention Span. Boom!
No,
We almost just created a black hole.
we did a lot of power.
And I think the reason I wanted to was because I feel like the Super Bowl is a good way. It's like a cultural artifact of America at each year, because you get to the halftime show, you get a little performance.
It's huge.
It's massive.
It's up there with the biggest events.
For America.
Yeah.
And I just think it indicates a lot where everything is.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So we're going to talk about the game for a bit. We're going to talk about the presentation that was at NBC, I think.
Yeah.
That they kind of did, meaning like the pregame stuff, and then just like, I don't know, the graphics and everything.
The production.
Then we're going to talk about the halftime show. And then I think we're going to spend most of our time discussing the commercials.
Yeah.
And we also have some special guests calling in.
For our first guests on Attention Span, calling in live.
Experts in their craft and field.
I'd say. And a dear friend.
A dear friend of
friend
of life.
And Patriots fan.
Friend of the show.
Dear friend of the show.
Both of the guests are dear friends of the show.
Dear friends of the show and dear friends in life.
Yes. And dear friends of my brothers, which makes them dear friends of mine.
Precisely.
Now,
holy mackerel.
First guest calling in.
Cooper, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. My name's Cooper. We're going to redact the last name.
Absolutely.
Long-time listener. Long-time listener. First-time caller. I mean, I remember when it was just Nutty Prof reviews, and that was, a great era, and I'm excited for this new era.
All right. We got caller number 2, Kevin. He's good at what he does. I've seen him work as a cinematographer. Do you care if we say that? No, I'm take the stuff
fine.
out.
I mean, I'm good enough. I think I think I have my strengths and my weaknesses.
He's so good. He's going to be the DP of my short film. So
That's right.
So he actually sucks.
Yeah, so
he's actually really
pretty
bad.
mad.
He's really bad.
He was actually the 10th choice, and that wasn't even like being gracious. There was a whole line of people that didn't answer the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to get Kevin on here to talk about cinematography trends in advertising.
Okay.
Kevin, it's you've done ad work before, correct?
Yeah, I've crewed, I've shot not like official like TV spots, but I've done some like social media stuff. I mean, I've shot some food stuff for a sports center for the billboard, and I've crewed on a couple of commercials, either as Genie, lower crew, or gaffing on one spot.
Sick.
Right. Aura.
A lot of aura.
Coming to
speakers right now.
Lots.
Yes. Or.
You don't want to talk about the game, correct?
No, I don't want to talk about the game, actually.
Got it. Yep. No, it's understandable. It's
no problem at all.
There's still a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah.
We all lose.
You know what? Okay, if I have to say something, let me just say this. I wish Will Campbell's arms were about 4, maybe actually 6 to 7 inches longer on each side, so he wasn't pancaking himself and having false starts and letting Drake May get absolutely murdered in the backfield. But you know what? That didn't happen last night for about 60 minutes. And he put on statistically the worst game played by an offensive lineman this season,
Wow.
clearly in the history of the Super Bowl. 14 pressures. 14 pressures by a single offensive lineman allowed. Despicable.
That's
And probably half of those pressures were from himself.
The whole
Getting backed up into the Drake May.
yeah, the left
It
side,
was horrible.
left side of the
It makes me
line.
wonder.
Sorry.
Yeah, we gotta talk to Vegas about this.
yeah. I mean, that's true. I will say, I saw a stat today that said that Seattle in the postseason had 0 turnovers. Seattle's offense.
damn.
The whole postseason. They're the first to ever win a Super Bowl with 0 turnovers in the playoffs. So, I mean, it's tough.
They were the better
Yeah.
team. Sorry to say.
Unquestioned.
I'm
Unquestionable.
saying that as a Niners fan.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I get it. Yeah, that was just got outclassed. Young team. I would say, hey, we'll be back, but you can never say that. So it was a good run this
And
year.
maybe you could, and you'll lose 3 of them in your lifetime. That's an awesome thing to watch.
Yeah, wow. Sorry,
That's
Seth.
so fun to watch happen.
Other side
As
of
your
the-
rivals win 2.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
I'll go first.
Football players
Not currently.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
So
Seattle Seahawks players on the
They
roster.
were actually playing last night. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
let's go by quarter here. First quarter, boring.
Okay.
Second quarter, boring.
Yep, I agree.
Third quarter, boring.
Uh-huh.
Fourth quarter, 2 more touchdowns.
Yeah, interesting
And
at the end.
a couple field goals.
Yeah.
Interspliced with the couple.
As someone that doesn't know much about football, I felt the exact same way.
I was excited to see the Seahawks. I'm not the biggest fan of how the Patriots run the offense. They don't have that good of a defense, but their offense isn't very fun to watch. But the Seahawks, I don't know if you watched them in the regular season, but they were electric to watch.
I don't watch a lot of football, but last night their defense is crazy.
Incredible.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
They were like that, but for the entire regular season, and they were just like run, dink it off, run, throw it downfield to the ECRA.
Yeah.
Like it was awesome.
Sam was playing. He was playing great, and then through the first 3 quarters, he just couldn't finish it off. But like that, I think that first run of plays they had, didn't they go 3 and they got all the way down to
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, it was
And
like
he was throwing these crazy balls. I was just like, what is happening?
he was activated
He
But-
was activated.
this
Yeah.
postseason.
Yeah.
No turnovers, like I
Yeah,
said.
he was-
Holy.
he was-
I was ready for this to be a great, fun, exciting Super Bowl.
And
And I was ready for the ads to be funny and great. And you'll see what we think about that. Oh man, Super Bowls aren't like they were back then. I was expecting either a full-on blowout Seahawks or a close Seahawks win. I wasn't expecting
last night,
Yeah.
yeah.
It just wasn't at all what I expected it
Yeah.
to be or wanted it to be. I was super excited, and it just kind of ruined all of my expectations with it just being like nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Boring Super Bowl, but not the worst, I would say.
Your thoughts on the game?
the
Any
game
additional-
sucked.
Yeah.
The game was terrible.
Yeah, pretty rough game.
The Patriots, though they're a good team, not good enough.
No.
It was pretty much. I mean, as soon as we knew the Final Four teams in the conference championship, we was just like, who's playing the Seahawks, and who are the Seahawks beating?
Yeah.
The
That's
Seahawks were just rolling through.
Yeah,
they were just
It's
they
nasty,
were really good
nasty
this year.
stuff.
yeah. But the game itself, I told Luke this because I wasn't that excited for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I didn't really make any plans. Like, he was like, why aren't you excited? This is like the best time to watch football. And I said, no, it's the wild card weekend is the best time to watch football. The Super Bowl can be the most electric thing on the planet, or it can be a boring game with annoying ads. Like, it
Takes
could be
too long.
Yeah, it's all day.
Yeah.
One game. Like, so I said that, and then I was like, oh no, this is actually exciting. I'm going to eat my words. It wasn't.
You were right.
I was right, so all is well.
Yeah, it was pretty boring. I just want to say
Boring.
as a 49ers fan, what are we doing? The fact that first of all, I never want to hear anyone ever bring up, 5 Super Bowls. I'm saying I don't want to hear Niners fans bring that up because I never got to see one of those. You know what I've seen? 3 losses. You know what that feels like? To get that close, and then you have to face off against Patrick Mahomes twice. Prime Patrick Mahomes. It's okay. First thing I wanted to ask you about was this ring advertisement.
Can we? I
didn't see it.
Okay.
I only saw something after. But can you break it down, Seth, please?
So it was your standard commercial. There was no like celebrities in it, as far as I remember. But the technology being advertised was more of the shock that I was kind of like, whoa.
Okay.
Ring cameras. Everyone has them. Everyone loves them.
Sure.
They have a new update or feature on them. I don't know if it was a software update or like a hardware thing. It's an AI feature.
Really?
And they were saying, this is how it was advertised. If you lose your dog, we now like track dogs and can like find your dog for you. And like, that's the technology. And like on the surface, it's like, everyone loves a dog. Everyone in America loves dogs. Who wouldn't want to find their lost puppy that's ran away? And we have the technology that can like help you do that.
Sure.
Cooper, you wanna weigh in on that?
I would love to weigh in
Please do.
on the psyche of the American people.
The
because
implications.
Yes, Ring preyed on Americans' love of dogs, which I think is despicable. Because, like, Seth, you're right. A lot of people do have Ring doorbells, whatever. They feel safe and more secure with them. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Maybe. Being able to link up surveillance footage of your neighborhood and then go, you can save a dog, which was the premise of this commercial. And then literally, I love my parents, but they go, that's so cute. You can save a dog. And I looked at them and I was stunned that they actually fell for it. I mean, there has never been a clear piece of technology that screams surveillance.
Yeah.
And it's just with that, like, imagine this technology being controlled by our adversaries or anybody who wants to just collect data on American people and then use it for bad intentions, like, I don't know, tracking human beings and not just a dog.
Yeah.
We'll literally give them our privacy. It's insane. Super Bowl ad, I've barely seen anybody really talk about it in like the dystopian, crazy way that this technology can be used. And I was like, wow, we really are. A lot of the commercials made me think we are so screwed last night.
I think it did a good job of like, it didn't have any celebrities. So it was like under the radar enough to not have enough people talk about it, but advertised something that was enticing enough to be like, that I kind of want that to feel safe because America's a fucking hellhole.
Yeah. By the way, lowest crime rates in like 40 years right now. Just pointing that out. But hey, we're
that's not true.
We're having problems.
Okay, the other thing that I wanted to bring up was these Jesus commercials. We get them every year.
Yeah,
there's a Jesus ad every year, which I never. What is it advertising exactly? Just church? Just Jesus?
Just Jesus.
It seemed, there's a website, hegetsus.com.
Okay.
I've never gone on the website. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's some. I actually don't even know. I'm sure it's just advertising Christianity at large, but I don't know.
Cooper, did you have anything you wanted to say specifically before I asked the three of you guys a question?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm happy to. So this commercial was a little bit different. In years previous, they usually described like two groups that might not see like eye to eye on certain issues, like, I don't know, police and maybe like a certain minority, perhaps. And then it showed, you know, them getting along and Christians being challenged in terms of like, hey, you're supposed to love this group, right? This was a little bit different because if I remember correctly, Seth, they asked a bunch of questions like, hey, what's out there? Hey, what, you know, like kind of deep, philosophical questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching the ad and I was like, oh my gosh, is this an AI ad? That's horrifying. And then I went to Jesus and I was like, well, I guess that's better than the AI, but then I have my own problems with it. But please take over.
I guess being that I'm not a very religious, I wanted to ask you three what is it like? What is this like? Watching this, like, what does that even feel like? Because I mean, if you guys don't mind, me saying this, that you guys.
Whoa!
I just almost killed my laptop.
Yeah, he punched the mic
because of Jesus.
Yeah, he's pissed. God.
They went to Christian schools.
Yes,
I just went to regular old public school because I'm a fucking loser.
You're a loser.
So I just wanted to know your guys' perspective on this as faithful men. What does it feel like to watch one of these ads during the Super Bowl specifically?
Dill, Luke, would you like me to go first?
Please,
man.
Go.
Incredibly conflicting. Incredibly conflicting. Because you know how much money it takes to take up that ad space. And you would hope, as a Christian, that you're using your finances, usually more in private, to, I don't know, support the poor, which is what we are called to do. You're also supposed to be called to make more, you know, disciples and Christians and introduce them to faith, which I don't know if this ad does. I have never heard of anyone going to this. I don't really know much about like who's behind this advertising space. I don't think I thought the ad was actually fairly well done and it does grab my attention every time. And I keep getting fooled by thinking it's something else. And then I'm like, oh, it's Jesus, which, you know, love that guy. But also I don't know what the purpose of this is. I don't know if anyone goes, oh, I want to get closer to Christianity. So conflicting is how I feel. And also it's like, what, $700 million to get 30 seconds of ad space?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's how I feel about it.
How do you guys feel?
Well, unless you want to go.
I just have one really quick comment. We are called to make disciples, but people won't turn to God if it feels forced, which I feel like these ads do.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I think it is a good thing to, because this new ad, I was mostly just confused at what it was getting at.
Yeah.
But the other ones where it's like, I do think it's good to show that the Bible is not teaching people to be bad people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like to, you know, discriminate against minorities and whatnot, which there's a misconception with that. It's just, it kind of leads people into a certain section of people into being hateful people, which sucks. But I think that's a good thing. But also, again, I'm kind of confused at, I don't think it's really doing much in that way. Putting that spot in the Super Bowl seems just weird. And I don't know. Yeah, like Cooper said, I don't know how many people are like, oh my gosh, wait, I got to go be a Christian now that I saw this ad at the Super Bowl. Yeah. It's just like another ad that, I don't know. So it does seem a little weird and conflicting, but I maybe overall the message is good, but yeah, just the means are just strange. Very confusing.
Yeah, very strange.
Could I add one more thing in?
Please.
There's one side of it that is you're supposed to introduce people to Jesus. That I think is the purpose of the ad. And there's another where people who identify as Christians should feel somewhat convicted when watching that ad. Say, for instance, if there was a Puerto Rican artist that they were saying hateful things towards yesterday for no other reasons than I don't even know what the reason is actually, that he's different. I don't know if we want to just jump off from there, but hey, that could be a possible thing that might have happened yesterday, and it's still happening today on Twitter.
Well, we're just talking strictly a visual, like aesthetic visuals. Okay. I told him to watch these. What did you think about those?
So the only one that I could find was oh gosh, I'm gonna actually have to try to find it again. It was like the one about being outdoors and being like locked in on your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of texted about it. I was texting you as I was watching these, because I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I don't really like sports. I watched the halftime show, but I didn't watch the Super Bowl because I don't really care about football. Mm-hmm. But the ad as a whole, I think was really, really good. It was really well shot. It's like they had a bunch of different shooters going out and just shooting random things outside, like that were, in the script, in what they're trying to sell you. But it was really cool because it was like a hodgepodge of everything, and it was the closest to like scrolling Instagram for like a TV ad that I've seen, because it was very fast paced, very hooky, like very quick cuts, cut to a new thing, very like new information, different style, flashing lights, whooshing by, transitions with like a long lens. Yeah, it was, I didn't really expect it to be a Jesus ad. And then I was like, wait a minute, it's a Jesus ad. That's wild. And I think actually, I know someone local in Portland, I think actually shot one of the little vignettes that were it. So I don't want to name drop him because it's not confirmed. I haven't talked to him yet, but yeah.
That one did catch my eye. The specific one that you're talking about, that one was the one that caught my eye. And I was like, is this like an AI thing? Like what? Like this is like really good for no reason. Mm-hmm. And then about like halfway through, I was like, okay, this has to be a Jesus ad, right? Like what else could this be? This doesn't make any sense. And then it turned out to be Jesus himself advertising.
Wow.
He made
he is risen.
He is risen. And this halftime show debacle.
This disgusting halftime show.
Yeah. Did you? Other than what maybe you kind of just alluded to, do you have any other thoughts?
Yeah, my thought is I don't care what anyone has to say. Bad Bunny rocks. He's a great artist.
Yep.
He's a great actor. And maybe he's the greatest celebrity wrestler, which might be the most important thing to talk about. No one's talking about that.
True.
He just seems like a good dude. I thought the performance yesterday was sick. No, I didn't understand a single word that he said. I don't really care. I thought it was fun. And that's the end of that for me. And I know Dylan and Luke were busy watching the Kid Rock performance, so like I would love to get their thoughts on that. I heard Luke really enjoyed checking my notes. Brantley Gilbert,
Gabby Dingle or whatever.
Yeah,
was that one of the violinists that
Brantley
wasn't even
Gilby?
playing the notes?
probably. Yeah.
Probably. Okay, cool.
Talented.
It's probably pre-recorded. I do have to talk about. I saw this TikTok before the Super Bowl of the ECRA, the Emerald City Route artist, Jackson Smith and Jigwa.
Yeah.
And he was listening to the DTMF song.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny song.
Okay. Yep.
And he puts the hat on that Bad Bunny wears, and he starts singing it. And he's like, it's a great song. Top comment was, he called this a great song, but doesn't understand a single word. And then the next comment was in quotations, this is a great song, and then out of quotations, but can't understand a single word. So saying that we have to be able to understand the song for it to be called like a good song.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
What is it? What does this remind you of?
When there's somewhat of a complex message within a movie, and it might not reveal itself to you on first watch.
Yep.
And because you can't quite grasp what it's trying to say or do,
Then it's bad.
then it means it's bad.
Yep.
and we see that all the time in obviously music, movies, any sort of art form. Bad Bunny's performance was electric.
It was really something else.
He is incredible.
Cooper, do you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I just want to shout out that some people might not have noticed some of the people who were in the halftime show. And yeah, I just wanted to shout out Jessica Alba. Actually, that was the whole reason why I pointed this out. And young, and young Nico. So and Carol G actually. So just want to shout them out if they're listeners.
I mean, they haven't reached out to me yet, but there are signs that
there have been signs.
Yeah. So
hey, appreciate this. It's a pleasure. I'll keep supporting the show.
Dude, it's a pleasure. The pleasure is all ours.
Thank you.
Well, okay. Did you guys enjoy the halftime show?
Of course.
yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was incredible.
It was awesome.
I loved the like when he fell into the house.
Oh, that was so
and
sick.
I love how you can tell they recorded that before, but then it's awesome.
It was awesome, and it was so smooth.
It was.
And I genuinely got full body chills when
So many times.
But what the Gaga part, that remix of that song, I was like, this sounds nuts. I was like, can Bruno Mars please come out? He's Puerto Rican. That was the only negative, I think. I was just thinking that was delusional me.
Yeah.
But then when the camera was like in the wedding party,
Yeah.
And that was a real wedding.
If anyone sees this, that I'm trying to think. Like, if I saw someone else saying this, I would be like, you're so stupid to compare a movie like that
To a halftime
to
show.
the NFL Super Bowl halftime show. Like, just stop. But it was reminiscent of I Am Cuba. And I know that's absolute blasphemy, especially right now, and I am sorry, but that's what it reminded me of, and I thought it was cool.
I can actually see it. I'm not
Because it was just like, I'm sure maybe they took a reference from that, and that's again criminal because the NFL and the American government, what they do to Cuba is, well, not the NFL, but I mean, there's
Who knows?
I don't know. Absolutely criminal. Was the whole halftime? Is it all just performative, just symbolism? Like, it's not, nothing's gonna actually change. Yeah, but I don't care. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was.
It was cool, and I loved it. Pretty much every second of it.
Where the FBCs really came was when the DTMF instrument started playing.
Yeah.
The Spike Lee dolly shot.
Yep.
Come
You're gonna see some of that in Malcolm X.
I can't wait.
The dolly shot, and then he's walking, and he's shouting out every country.
Yeah. Yes.
And then it's like all of them start dancing and jumping up and down. I was like, this is what it's all about. And I need to.
All I want to say is, Puerto Rico, we love you.
Yeah.
You should not be under United States rule. You guys should be a free nation. Jake Paul, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Did you see what he said?
He's a fucking loser.
I love Bad Bunny. I don't know what happened to my Twitter last night.
Yeah. We know what happened.
I've seen people have compared it to Kendrick last year, and immediately when I watched it, that I was like, "This is awesome." But then I was like, "I think maybe I like Kendrick's more, a little bit."
I might have.
But yeah, I think that's like so awesome.
Yeah.
Just like a little like snapshot. And like this, it's so beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like this culture is beautiful, and
is.
it brought it to the front of the world and to the front of America. And the world not so much, but I don't know. I think that's so awesome, and like full body chills at the end, like Luke said, with all the flags.
Yeah, it was awesome.
He said God bless America, and then named.
It was less about the country and more about the two continent, the American.
Yeah. The Americas. Yeah.
Love it.
It was amazing. Amazing. Full body chills. What's
and
next?
I know if anyone's watching,
I swear if anyone is watching and they comment, I didn't understand a single word, I don't care. Just vibe,
I don't care.
guys.
You guys can listen to Imagine Dragons if you want. That's completely fine.
It was cool. That's it. Okay, so let's talk first about the Jurassic Park. Was it a Comcast ad?
I don't know.
I just remember that it was Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear what Kevin has to say about this.
Oh, I mean, okay. I watched it. I was like, oh, they're just like, why is Jurassic Park playing? And it was really interesting. I liked how they brought back the old characters. I thought that was fun. You and I discussed this a little bit over text, but there's a lot of living in the past is a trend right now.
Yeah.
And like bringing back, like there's a lot of like CRT stuff, like with old VHS things, and like just bringing back old icons to like relive their iconic roles. But I thought it looked okay. Like there were some things that weren't, like stellar, but like all of the things looked like it was Dean Cundy's work, which I thought was pretty impressive. Like when we first whipped around to the Xfinity sales guy or whatever it was, I was like, wait, hold on, what? And like
it was
I was
bizarre.
like, wow,
that
it
was
looks
bizarre.
like they shot this on film stock back when they shot it.
I think the only thing that took me out of it was knowing that the actor, like it was like that had to have been a deep fake de-aging thing, and I think that's what took me out of it. But it did look exactly the same.
Yeah, that's what took me out.
Yeah,
of it, really. Like it was a weird blend of. It felt like the movie, and then it was like they were just injecting all this new product into it.
Yeah,
that's what I was just like. I'm completely not sold on the idea. So that's where my harsh comments come from. But
I mean that's kind of an interesting point, because it's like you're kind of getting into the uncanny valley. Like it isn't like strictly uncanny valley, but it's like, oh, this is like so close that it's like it's exactly the same, and it's weird because it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I think also that comes to like the length of the ad is really something about it too, because it's like you think 30-second spot for TV, 30-second ad, but like this ad was like a minute long, so you're just sitting there thinking about, wow, this looks exactly the same, and either you love it or you hate it.
Yeah. I just knew I was trying to pick apart what was wrong with it.
Yeah.
What I like. Yeah, I think the uncanny valley weirdness was, I was just trying to pick it all apart.
I think that's like the usual problem with de-aging, is because you just like, that's not what it, so then you're just picking that apart and not taking anything else.
Yeah. At
least that's the experience with me, at least.
Me too.
With de-aging, like deep fakes like that. The next thing that I wanted to hear your opinion on was the Cliff Booth trailer.
Hold on. Which ad?
The Cliff Booth, the Adventures of Cliff Booth.
Oh, I thought you said the QuickBooks ad. I was like, there was a QuickBooks ad?
There might have been. I don't know.
Probably.
I thought it was really cool.
Specifically, I guess the cinematography of it, the look.
I mean, let me look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's shot by, because it's going to be directed by Fincher. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So it's probably shot by Eric Messerschmidt. Is that his name? He shot a couple things for him. He shot Gone Girl for him.
That's a great looking movie.
And I think what's the one TV series that he did that got canceled on Netflix?
Mindhunter. Mindhunter.
Yeah, Mindhunter.
That show looks incredible.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Well,
it looks really good. It matches the world very much so. And I think it kept the same tone as what was it? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for his character. And it seems to be just fun. He's a goofy character. He's the sidekick that's badass, and it's not like surreal. Maybe there is surreal moments and starts to get weird with the cinematography, but it really matches the world that it lives in. And that's something that I what I look for when I'm watching a movie is to not be like pulled out by the cinematography.
Mhm.
And when it matches the world, whether it's sci-fi, docu series, or like an action movie like this, if it fits the world and doesn't pull you out, then the cinematographer did a really good job. And from what I've seen, it's like, oh, this is like just feels like what this world is, like low key lighting, really really contrasty images, and it looks good.
The Cliff Booth trailer.
Great. I love how, I don't know what they were blurring.
It was like the cuss words.
Cuss words of cigarettes and blur this out.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh!
Yeah. I thought that was fun. It was a little kind of weird seeing it on like digital cinematography. Like, I think, but I don't know. I thought it was cool. I know people on Twitter are like, this looks like Netflix lighting. And I'm like, okay, I think people need to, like, Netflix lighting is a thing. But this was pointed out to me today. What was the first big show on Netflix? Orange is the New Black and House of Cards.
Oh, yeah.
House of Cards, who made that? David Fincher.
Mm.
Maybe Netflix lighting, to a degree, is kind of just Fincher digital cinematography. Fincher's cinematography, it's good. Okay, let's calm down.
If you've seen Mindhunters, I've watched a few episodes of it.
I have. It looks so good.
It looks, the show's really good, but it looks unreal. It looks really good.
Yeah. The Killer is a great looking movie. That's a Netflix original. Fincher knows what he's doing. Tarantino, despite him being an absolute idiot sometimes, currently, I saw a rumor that he was on set for most of it. He knows how to make a movie. Okay,
I trust him. Actually,
I trust him to make a movie.
Yeah, that's about the only thing I trust.
Actually,
him to
not
do.
now. I don't trust him to make a movie in general.
Yeah, that's true because he doesn't know.
He doesn't know what he
I guess.
wants to.
Yeah.
The thing he does, making movies, he does well. Anyway,
that
looks really good.
It looks
The
good.
Cliff Booth thing, I was looking forward to it for a long time.
Yeah.
And I just never thought it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And now it's happening, and it looks good.
And I think
trailer.
I genuinely think it's cool that you get a Fincher directed Tarantino written movie. That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The last thing
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you was cinematography trends that you've kind of noticed. Maybe in these ads or just in general, whatever you kind of want to talk about.
That's a big mixed bag because it's like when you're considering like a commercial or a film or anything that's visual, it's like part of the pitch is like what age demographic is this for, and that can really like convey the like really narrow down like the cinematographer you choose, because like a lot of directors have their go-tos. Like Deakins always worked with the Coen brothers because that's just they work together great and they like each other's style and it just matched. But like with commercials, it's a little bit tricky because it's like you're trying to sell something, and a lot of the times it's just like low key lighting, and everything is like very flat. But we're starting to get into kind of this trend of like cinematic realism in quotes is something I've seen where it's just like low key lighting, or high key lighting, sorry, but it's like just has a little bit more contrast. It's like, oh, we're gonna have a little bit more depth of field, and it's like there's just more atmosphere, more depth in the image, and it's like kind of like a shot documentary style, quote unquote, sometimes. But then there's also like the flashy things with like product photography, and like probe lenses have been like, I'm pretty sure they're still like a very, very popular tool being used, and like same with robots and getting like exact pinpoint positioning of camera movement. I don't know. I'm rambling right now, so I have no idea if this is helpful or not.
This is helpful because I didn't.
Yeah.
Because it's. I feel like I can kind of maybe discern cinematography trends in like film, but I feel like in ads, it's like I'm not really good at that, and like, or even just being able to describe it like you just did, which is why you're here.
Yeah, this is what we live for.
This is
yeah. This is, I mean, really,
this is why I get up in the morning.
yeah. It is.
Me too, brother. Me too.
When I think of advertising, I'm not really thinking about the craftsmanship and the actual artistry that goes into making an advertisement, because I mostly just kind of dislike them a blanket dislike of ads.
Yeah.
But
You don't like being sold something.
yeah, but hearing, it takes a lot of skill.
Yeah.
And there is like artistry present in ads.
I do feel like that pretty recently there has been an uptick of ads that I have, from what I understand, cinematic realism by what you just described. It feels like there's been an uptick of like these ads that are trying to make everything like they're using the wide angle lenses, they're using the fisheyes, they're making everything look kind of pastel, like a Wes Anderson movie or something. I wish I had an example in my head, but I feel like I've been seeing a lot of those ads. What just did it? Adidas. Didn't they have like a run of ads that they were like shot in 4x3? And
it was coming out at the same time as the Nike ad. If you can't win, you can't win, so win. It was like the same exact message, but it was done by Adidas, and it was like, I actually know someone who was part of the Adidas like marketing team, and they were like, dude, we were doing the same thing, and then they dropped their ad like right before us. Damn. And like we had the same message. And I was like, oof, that's kind of rough. But yeah, like I know exactly what you're talking about, where it's just like the pastel colors thing, I think is just more of like trendy with like Instagram, because there was a lot of those trends of like, oh yeah, making it look like a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah. I have a question for the three of you. Do you think there needs to be like really good cinematography in like ads, like TV spot ads?
For the Super Bowl specifically, or just in general? Just
in general. Of course, trailers need great
cinematography.
Yeah.
But
just
just
trying to sell the movie.
Yeah, but just like an ad for a thing.
Yeah. Like, does there need to be a good cinematography for like, I don't know, Squarespace? Like, that's good.
When you say good, do you mean like it stands out, or
like Squarespace did the
Yorgos?
The Yorgos.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that needs to be like that, or like
it can just be like
regular,
pretty standard,
shot on iPhone?
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely catches my eye, but I also don't remember the last time I was ever like, oh my God, I need to buy this thing after an ad.
Yeah.
I don't know if
like, is it needed to sell something?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think so. 'Cause I think people are going to buy that ring thing. And that didn't have particularly eye catching cinematography.
And they're going to buy Ring cameras even if they didn't see that.
Yeah.
Ad, but I appreciate.
I do too. Yeah.
A commercial more if it's visually appealing, and like I said before, like you can tell some real effort and artistry went into actually creating it, and that I appreciate that. So maybe
I don't think it's necessary, but it's like I like it.
Yeah.
Gavin?
I at first I think I misunderstood the question, but I'm understanding the question now. Because I at first I was just like, are you just asking if there needs to be a good cinematographer for the shoot? And I was like, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Poppy.
I understand what you're saying now. For the Squarespace ad specifically, it's like, because that's very stylized, and like obviously they were going for the Yorgos, like a play on that. But you have to think of their demographic is like Squarespace. You're like people who create websites, like these people who are marketing themselves typically are creative people, and they will understand that reference. So they're catering to us, Like I see that, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yorgos, good cinematography. Like maybe I'll use Squarespace because they already, they get it. They understand me.
Okay.
But it's catering to the audience. Like what I was saying before, it's like when you're marketing something, you have you're marketing to an age range, a demographic of people, and Squarespace's demographic were people like us, where it's like, oh, these creative people need a website. How do we catch their eye and make them like us? Because it's like there's like, even with like a regular old car commercial, it's like there's good cinematography, but I think what you're saying when you say good, I think you're like doing personal biases of good.
Yeah.
Like, I like that, therefore it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like there's still good cinematography for other ads. It's just not your favorite style. So you're just like, you don't notice it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel most of the ads, they were just like, it was good because you could see everything and everything looked correct, but it didn't catch my eye.
Yeah.
But like that Squarespace ad and even like the Jesus ad, those were like eye catching because of the visuals, and it did make it stand out.
Yeah.
Amongst the rest. Kevin, we have technical difficulties. Our camera stopped recording. I don't know how long ago, but that is all we wanted to ask you. So
okay, cool.
Works out perfectly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for agreeing to this.
Yeah. Friend of the show,
For the
Kevin. Thank you for agreeing to do this.
Oh, yeah. No problem. I mean, I'm happy to yap about the stuff that I love, and that's anything visual,
Yeah.
Let's talk about presentation of the game.
Yeah.
They didn't really watch any of this. This is going to be me more telling them about it.
Oh, the before.
The American, let's type up America section.
Let's do it.
It felt longer than previous years, which I thought was a little interesting.
Interesting.
And Charlie Puth sung the national anthem, and he had to have been lip syncing because it didn't look right.
Okay.
I did hear it was good.
He did a good job, but
And the camera work was nuts.
I kind of remember that.
When
Yeah.
It like panned up to the things and then came back to him.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think my favorite moment was when they showed a group of U.S. soldiers saluting the camera, and then it just said Middle East.
Oh yeah, yes.
And every year I go, I wonder what they're doing there.
Yeah.
What could they be doing over in the
they
middle?
up to?
Why are they over in the Middle East? I don't know.
And also, like, what time is it over there? Is that pre-recorded or is that like at 2 a.m.? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Who knows, man?
Yeah.
That was all I had for the before
Yeah.
section of the show.
I didn't see it. So
I want to speak one thing about commercials. I know we did a full thing on that.
Oh, we're gonna talk more about the commercials after this. So yeah, we can hold off on that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Halftime show. Sorry, did you want to talk about it right now?
No.
I wanted you to talk about it with the other stuff.
No.
Commercials.
All right.
Kid Rock.
They don't do commercials like I remember them doing.
They don't.
I don't know if you remember a couple years ago.
What years? Well, when? Before? Pre? What?
I think it was like Eagles, Chiefs, I think.
Okay.
A Tubi commercial, but it played right after it went to commercial break, and it went to Chris Collinsworth and Herb Street, I think, and then it showed clicking the home button and then scrolling to Tubi. Everyone going ballistic. Have you seen?
I do remember this. Yeah, I remember that.
That's a crazy great commercial.
Okay. That is a good commercial. Yeah.
Can I pee, Journey?
Puppy Monkey Baby. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Is that a Doritos one?
That same year, yeah, it was like a Doritos one.
Yeah.
Puppy Monkey Baby. They were just stupid.
Yeah.
And they're trying to be so serious now.
Well, it's like now. Did you have anything you wanted to? Okay. Now it's like serious, earnest one, and I have a note in here that says the earnest, serious ads are just the worst.
Yeah.
Every year, I hate them. Get away from me. You're not gonna win me with earnestness. A movie will.
Yeah.
An Avatar movie will. But an ad, when you're trying to sell me something, you gotta just
Sell me.
I don't want. It's never gonna work.
Entertain
I think
me.
my favorite commercial, literally, no joke, was when Mr. Beast put up a QR code and said, "If you solve this, you get $1 million." It's so stupid.
Yeah, but
Because it's just like
It's effective. And then
It's
Mr.
like,
Beast tweeted like a couple hours ago that no one has figured it.
Okay.
No one solved it.
Maybe you can't.
iShowSpeed was in one.
That yeah,
Was it
it
Nike?
was an AI ad, but you know,
Oh,
it wasn't an AI ad. It was an ad that involved artificial intelligence technology.
he did his own stunts though.
And that's awesome.
He
And I love Speed.
He ran and jumped in a plane.
God, he's awesome.
He's
He
really
He
awesome.
is the most awesome person on the planet. Speed, Tom Cruise.
Like you brought up that they don't make commercials like they used to. I feel like they used to try to make the phenomena they tried to make something like trendy. They tried to make a viral moment. And that just doesn't happen anymore.
And what is it now?
What is it now?
What do you think it? Do you have what is the difference now? I have some stuff, but
Well, I feel like maybe they were trying to create it then, trying to create the puppy monkey.
yeah.
They're like, or whatever. And now, I mean, they used to do this as well, but now I feel like they're just taking whatever's big on TikTok or whatever is the trend now and promoting that, which feels annoying.
Yes.
And like unoriginal, which it is. But back then they tried to actually create something new that everyone found funny or interesting or whatever.
I feel like the trend that I've been noticing with especially Super Bowl ads
Yeah.
is now it's just let's get every celebrity that you can imagine in 3 separate rooms on different shooting days, and we'll shoot them all at the same time, and we'll cut it together and make it look like they're all in the same room. They never saw each other.
No. Definitely not.
And that's I think what that's what I think I get upset with now is just like, oh, cool, LeBron and Kevin Hart are in your gambling ad.
That's
Wow. That's now I'm gonna gamble. And I know that probably works on some people, which sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh, that's all it is now.
Yeah, that's
and I
true.
think that's what really takes me out of it. What I noticed this year, and I think Kevin, when we had him on the line, he kind of got into it. Iconography was important. Oddly, like with a lot of the ads, it was like the Levi's one. It was like, look at all these icons. Bruce Springsteen is in our jeans. You know what I mean?
Woody, and he's not
Woody,
even in Levi's.
exactly. Woody, he's in jeans. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was important in that ad. The Dunkin' commercial.
So bad.
Oh!
The de-aging was awful.
It felt like a nightmare.
Yeah.
It felt like
Fever
an
dream.
absolute.
The one with Ben Stiller and Benson Boone.
That one I didn't really mind actually.
I didn't either.
I thought that was kind of funny. Maybe.
Really wasn't paying attention. Like nothing I was seeing, I was looking at it and I was like, okay, there's celebrities.
Yeah.
And my eyes were glazed over. There's nothing, I found nothing interesting.
It's a competition on who can get the best celebrities.
Yeah. And now it's just like, I feel like the Super Bowl just take the game away from it is just like rich people, celebrities, how many can we see? That's all, and that's who gets to go to the games. That's what is on like the ads. Like it's just money being just, and that, I know that's the NFL and I understand, but it's just like, it would be nice if I could have the Premier League. Like I love the way they got their system set up because it's like, yeah, it's for money, but like there's a little competition in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it doesn't, I'm not being force fed ads every 5 minutes.
No, you get like 15 minutes in the middle of the game, 10
Yep.
minutes of like commentary mixed in with the ads,
Yeah.
and then you get the full game basically.
And it's an hour and a half, and that is it.
Mhm.
This what felt like it took forever.
It was all day.
It was all day. And I know that's how every year the Super Bowl is. Of course, it's an event. But it would be nice if there could be more game, more excitement, less trying to sell me stuff.
I was just waiting for it to be over.
Yeah.
Like once we got into the fourth quarter, I was like, "Holy crap!" I'm kind of over.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just go through my notes and I'll just say what I was thinking during the AI ads. Those are great to see.
Those are
Love
really
seeing
fun.
those.
Yay.
Love seeing those. Woo! Love AI ads.
Woo.
That Lay's ad, horrible. It was an earnest one of those. Oh, look at where we farm raised the potatoes with the family farm. I don't care.
Oh yeah, that was BS.
I've fucking eaten Lay's because it tastes like a processed piece of chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't buy Lay's because they. What are we doing?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, these are locally sourced potatoes. I couldn't care any less than I do now.
Insane. That horrible "I Want It That Way" T-Mobile Drewski MGK ad.
That was
what
weird.
was that? That's like what we're talking about with the celebrities.
Just like, oh, let's see if MGK can show up
For 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Congrats.
There you go.
Congrats.
Coinbase.
Coinbase. Let's talk. That's later in here, but let's talk about it right now. Coinbase. That was
what was that trying to sell?
AI? Crypto?
Crypto.
I don't know. I don't even remember.
Crypto. Just trying to use their platform.
That was
one of the cheapest things. That made me so mad. It made me so mad, dude.
everybody. What's that song?
Yeah.
All right.
Backstreet
Boys.
Backstreet
Isn't that
Back.
also I Want It That Way? Isn't that Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, I think. Maybe.
What do they do? Do they need money that bad?
I don't know.
Come on the show. We'll
It
give you
was
some money.
It was weird because immediately I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
But then we were at Kenzie's house to watch the first half. Everyone was like singing it and whatnot in the living room, and everyone was having a good time.
And you were saying,
And I was like, okay, this is fun, but this is cheap.
yeah,
Like,
it's so cheap. It's so cheap. It's like Stranger Things playing that song. It's any, you know what I mean? Just like,
it's like, okay, fine. You got everyone to sing a very famous song, and now you want people
to go to Coinbase.
Yeah, you think all those people are gonna be like, oh yeah, I need to trade crypto.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nope.
No, not
No
really.
one's gonna do that.
You didn't get me.
You didn't get me.
You didn't get me, Coinbase.
Try again.
I'm still living.
From missile.
There's a laser pointing here.
Oh no! Okay, that WeatherTech ad. Did you see that one? That was the WeatherTech one.
No.
Okay, that was that. That just felt like, hey, conservatives, you like
Trucks.
and stuff. It was just like I was like, okay, I'm not. And then there's like American flag at the end.
Nice.
Like, you guys need to calm down.
I mean, they know who they're on.
Yeah, they know the audience. That Spielberg commercial.
Didn't see
New
it.
Spielberg.
I didn't see it, but I saw there was like a little snippet of the UFO.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, awesome.
We
Awesome.
have to watch it.
But that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Even the Minions one, I was pumped.
Oh
I
yeah,
was so pumped
but
for the Minions.
but I didn't like the. Wasn't it supposed to be called Mega Minions?
I don't remember.
Well,
I saw when I was going through all the movies that are coming out this year for our stupid list and stuff, and it said Mega Minions, and I was like, "That's awesome." And now what is it just called? Like
Minions and Monsters.
Oh,
It's awesome.
I want Mega Minions. That sounds I was like, that sounds incredible. I didn't even see the last couple ones, and no Stuart, Bob, and Kevin.
Apparently, but wasn't that?
I saw Kevin, and I swear
That's what I saw.
Bob.
I saw Bob. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
knows?
one of the Kevin
You're losing
looking
a
ones
lot.
is named Dick.
I'm sorry.
Richard.
Dick.
But the movie trailers, I don't even count that because I don't know. Obviously, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
A new movie coming out this year,
Yeah.
especially for us, seeing whatever.
I was. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to.
No, keep going.
I thought there was going to be a Dune 3 trailer. I was delusional.
You thought? Like you genuinely?
Genuinely, I was like, this would be a great time to get people hooked. Like everyone's watching. No Avengers ad. You lock in and you put it right before the halftime show, and you just have that music come in, and you just take out. Warner Bros. Could spare the change to do a minute-long Dune 3 ad.
True.
The amount of aura that would be.
Now we know it's going to be in March though. Next
Yeah,
month.
yeah, yeah.
How do we know?
Discussing film. This is discussing film. First look at new leads in Minions 3.
The Mando, I think we talked about it already.
The
Mando
Mando
and
one,
Grogu.
that
That
one
one was like, I don't even know why you do an ad.
It feels like they're scared to show footage of the movie.
Yeah.
Which is
We've seen one trailer 3 different ways. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We like the initial one. We're like, okay. And then
another one.
It's a new trailer.
It feels the exact
but
same.
it's restructured the exact same footage.
Yeah.
And then another one, I feel like. And then this one was like nothing. I don't even know how that was promoting the movie.
I think it was like a reference to old. I don't know, man. I'm scared.
But like, who cares?
I don't know.
At least play the trailer you've been showing everybody for the past like 5 months. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Mando and Grogu trailer. It wasn't good. That was basically it.
Yeah, the snow.
Yeah.
And I guess it was the
Tauntauns.
Yes.
It makes me not want to watch it more.
I was about to figure it out, and you got there.
It makes me not want to watch it more.
Matthew McConaughey, he used to be a movie star.
Well,
Remember
really?
that? Remember when he used to not do just commercials and
Interesting.
podcasts?
And go to Texas Longhorns.
He won
games.
an Oscar.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, he did.
That's all I had to say about that. Way too many Olympics ads. I was just like, okay, I know the Olympics are on.
That kind of gets me fired up.
I mean,
I enjoy the Olympics.
I do, but it was like every break. I was like, another Olympics ad. I know. And I was just like, I want to see something else. Mainly, I wanted to see a Dune 3 trailer.
That wasn't going to happen, man.
It wasn't going to happen, man. Adrian Brody, that ad was kind of funny. I thought it was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what. It was like a mortgage thing?
It was TurboTax.
TurboTax, yeah.
Rocket Mortgage.
Rocket Mortgage, yes. But yeah, I thought Adrian Brody's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great producer. I like him.
I wish Post Malone actually fell down that hill. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I wrote. Yep.
Yeah. That
I wish
one actually kind of made me.
Yeah.
Kenzie and I were like, chicks.
Yeah. Basco Appliances spent their entire net worth on that ad, right? What is Basco Appliances?
What was it? I don't even.
It was an ad, and I was just like, what? I've never even heard of this. That whole company has to be bankrupt now. Lamine Yamal. Love seeing him.
Oh, yeah.
In a commercial.
Sometimes he's a great guy.
Pokemon? Is that what it was for? What was it for?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I just remember seeing him and was like, love seeing the kid.
Yeah. And then you bought the product he was advertising.
Yeah, 100%.
Pepsi
Commercial.
commercial.
Okay, yeah. They brought back
think it
the
was all
bear.
AI.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
I think all of those polar bear ads are AI. Doing the Coldplay thing is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. The ads in the second half are significantly worse,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
which suck because it's just like,
now I just got to watch this
boring game, boring ads. Halftime show, can't even look forward to that. They got to fix that.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
You just can't.
Script it better.
Yeah.
NFL, script it better.
Goodell. Let's write a better script, please. And then I have AI ads just again because there's so many of them, dude.
Yeah, there was just the regular AI, just promoting AI.
Yeah,
which it costs $0 to make.
Yep.
And then it's insane. And then the Svedka ad.
Yeah.
That was after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Where it was just AI robots drinking vodka, like guys in a robot club. I
think they're trying to like condition us to like, well, AI's here, so you got to just live with it now. And it's just like, yeah,
we can turn away from it pretty easily if we wanted to.
We can, but getting the whole country of America to do one thing together been proven to be quite difficult.
Really?
Multiple like Ozempic ads.
Yeah, Serena Williams.
That was just, what are we doing?
Yeah. Does she have diabetes?
I don't know.
Because it was for an Ozempic type product.
Yeah, it wasn't Ozempic. It was like a weight loss.
Yeah, but then at the end, it was like your blood sugar.
Yeah.
It talks about how it regulates your blood sugar. Really weird that you would be like in this ad promoting this thing, which is genuinely like really good for diabetic people, genuinely. But it's like, you can get your hands on this now. And
if you want to lose some weight.
Yeah.
And then didn't Mike Tyson, he had one. He was like,
oh, really?
My whole family's they're fat. And then I don't even remember. There was 3 Ozempic type ads.
Cool.
Which, maybe indicates where we're at as a nation.
What about the Squarespace?
Oh, yeah. That I was saving that for the end.
Directed by Yorgos. starring Emma
Emma
Stone,
Stone?
and I'm saying things like this, starring and directed by him,
Yes.
because it was actually like
As if it was a film.
it kind of is. It's
Yeah.
a short film
Yeah.
of sorts.
It's awesome.
It like came up, and I knew what it was exactly, like right when it
Just
happened.
black and white.
Not just because Emma Stone. It just like you can just tell.
You
You're
tell
like,
it's-
oh, this is him.
Yeah.
And I like that, and it was just like interesting, a fun little ad. Probably the my favorite one all evening.
Yeah.
There's not good ones to choose from, but I thought it was cool. Like I don't know. It was fun. It was like it's fun to see something like that happen. And like Kevin said, like you're kind of like you're like, oh, they actually like know what's up. Like,
They're trying to get us on board, I guess.
And it's not, yeah, I guess so. And it's not like a super well-known director or actress, even more well-known actress for sure. But no layman's gonna really know Yorgos and whatever.
Can you imagine like just some meathead Patriots fan from Boston? Like, oh, this is Yorgos ad.
Wow.
Immediately off the bat.
I really love that new flick, Bugonia. Really had a lot to say.
Poor Thing, Kinds of Kindness. That was a great anthology.
Thanks to the callers that called in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lovely conversation.
If you enjoyed our Super Bowl rant, click down below and subscribe and comment what your favorite Super Bowl was and your least favorite Super Bowl that you have watched. We would all appreciate you to comment so we can all comment back. Like, don't dislike. Fix your attention span.